So welcome to the mouse toggle for Android TV, fully customized, so we can now activate it by just using the mute button. So here, for example, on my Chromecast with Google TV, which has this remote here, I can open up an application like the Aurora Store, which really needs a virtual mouse to function properly. I can now hold down this button on my remote, and we can see I now have a fully working virtual mouse. I can move around, I can click on things, I can go back to the home. I can also enable the scroll mode by pressing another button. We can see I can now scroll down by just using the D-pad on my remote. On top of that, we also have another feature here where, as you can see, if I go to the left of the screen, the mouse toggle comes out from the other side, and if I go down to the bottom, it comes out from the top. So that really just makes navigating around the screen so much easier, because you can whiz around, go from the sides, and then quickly get to whatever you want to click on. So in this video today, let me show you how you can get this custom version of the mouse toggle, which can now be activated by just using the mute button on your remote control. You can also use this on any other Android TV device as long as the remote control has a mute button. So do take a moment to hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button. So with all of that being said, let's get started. If you're new to the channel and you want to stay up to date with the latest tech tutorials, the latest Fire Stick, Android and Android TV tips and tricks, then please do subscribe and hit the notification bell. It's a small click from you, but it makes a big difference to me. Thank you. So I'm doing my demonstration on the new Chromecast with Google TV, but I've also tested this process on the dynalink box. And as you know, on that remote control, we don't have any kind of play button. So once again, I can actually activate the mouse by just using the mute button. Now to start this process, we're going to use Downloader to download this custom version of the mouse toggle. So let's open that up, and we can quickly get to my website by just typing in the shortcode 53402. So type that in and click here, and that will take you straight to my website. Now when you get to my website, you want to head over to the hamburger menu, which is the one with the 3 lines. Let's click on that and click on tutorials. And the latest tutorial in the list will be how we can get this new custom version of the mouse toggle specifically designed for Android TV. So let's open that up, and here we are. Now let me just take this opportunity to say a massive thanks to Viresh. Now he's the original developer who actually created this new Android TV mouse toggle, and this is specifically designed for your Android TV. So whether you have a Sony TV or a Philips TV, as long as they have the info button on the remote control, you can use his version of the application and get a fully working virtual mouse. Now as you guys know, on the new Chromecast with Google TV or the dynalink box, those remote controls that come with those devices do not have any kind of info button, and because of that, I was not able to use his version of the application. Now fortunately, my developer Sweenwolf, who's already done some excellent work with some of the other toolboxes I've shared with you guys, was able to mod this application and get it so we can actually activate the virtual mouse by just holding down the mute button. So let's scroll down, and under all of that, we'll have the link to download the new custom version of the mouse toggle. So let's click on that and click on the green download button, and this will download the application directly onto your device. Once we've done that, let's now click on install. Now very important guys, so as soon as you install it, before you even try and open it, you do need to assign the correct permissions in the correct order. And the correct order is, firstly we give the permission to draw over apps, and after we've done that, we then give the accessibility permission. So let's firstly press the home key. So the first permission we're going to assign is the draw over apps. So to do that, let's go over to settings, go to special app access, click on that, and we have the permission here, draw over apps. And the reason for that is because obviously the mouse cursor or the mouse pointer needs to be on top of the screen. So we need to assign that permission. Let's click on that, scroll down, and here is the MA-TVT mouse toggle for Android TV. Let's click on that. So we've now given the draw over permission. Once you've done that, let's press the back button, and we now need to assign the accessibility permissions. So keep pressing back. At the top of settings, let's go into system, Click on accessibility, scroll down, and we need to give the accessibility service permission to the mouse event listing service. So let's click on that and click on enable and click on OK. That's now all done. So we've granted those two permissions to the new mouse toggle. Let's press the home key. So let me show you how you can now activate the mouse toggle, and I'll take you through some of those newer features. So let's say you're now inside an application like the Aurora store, or really any application is fine, and you want to now bring up the virtual mouse. Well, the way we do that is we now hold down the mute button for 2 seconds. Now, before I show you that, just to confirm, this process does not take away your mute button functionality, because we can see if I press that once, we can see we have volume. If I press it again, that's now muted. So it's one click to enable the volume, and press again, we are now muted. So that functionality remains, but it's only when you hold down the mute button for 2 seconds. So 1, 2, we then see that virtual cursor. So the very first time you bring up the virtual mouse, it's in normal mouse mode, which means I can move around by pressing the normal up, down, left and right. If I go to the edge, it comes out the other side. If I go through the bottom, it comes from the top, and obviously vice versa. And this really does improve your navigation speed. So let's say my cursor is there at the bottom and I want to now click on the Google Meet. Well, instead of scrolling to the top, from here I can just go down and click on that. And that's how easy it is. Now, as I mentioned before, by default, once you've activated the mouse, it's in mouse mode. But let's say I want to now scroll down. How do we do that? So the way we activate the scrolling mode is we just press the mute button once. So one press, and we are now in scrolling mode. So when I press down on the remote, we can see that's now scrolling. That scrolls up. And to be fair, guys, it actually took us 9 revisions of this application to get this feature working properly. So do give a thumbs up for that. Okay, so that's the scrolling mode. And if I want to now go back to mouse mode, I press the mute button once, and we are now in mouse mode again. So if I want to click on something, I can click on that, and that starts doing what it needs to. If I press the back button, that takes me back, but the mouse mode is still activated. So how do we now turn that off? Well, if I press and hold the mute button, we get the prompt saying D-pad mode, and that's now turned off the mouse, and we are now using the normal D-pad for normal operation. If I press the home key, we can see that the D-pad is functioning as per normal. But again, if I want to activate the virtual mouse, I can press and hold the mute key. 1, 2, there's the mouse. We can see this time it's actually started in scrolling mode. So how do we turn the scrolling mode off? We just press the mute button once. And I can now move around with the mouse, and that's working absolutely fine. If I click on something, that takes me straight into the application. So that's what the process looks like on the newer devices running the Google Home UI. If you have the older Android TV home screen, let me quickly show you the process on that. And if any of you guys are still with me, then if you like this video and leave the comment #mouse, then I know you made it this far in the video, which I sincerely appreciate. I'll then heart your comment. So if your Android TV looks like this, the process to install it is exactly the same. We use downloader, navigate to my website and download the application. Once you've installed it, we can now go over to settings, go into applications. Again, we have to go to special app access, select display over other apps, and make sure that you've enabled the MATVT mouse for Android TV service, so this can draw over other applications. Press the back button, and the last one is if you go over to device preferences, scroll down. So the accessibility services is in a different place on these older devices. But if you scroll to the bottom, here we are, let's click on that. Scroll down again and make sure you turned on the mouse event listing service. Once you've done both those, we can now press the home key. And again, on this dynalink remote control, if I hold down the mute button, and we now have a fully working virtual cursor that we can use across all our applications, and we don't need to use any kind of play button for that. So that's all for this video, guys. Many thanks for watching. Just so many of you are asking for a process on how we can activate the virtual mouse without using any kind of play button. So if you did find this video useful, then do give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more stuff like this, then please do subscribe and hit the notification bell. Do like and share this video, and I'll hopefully catch up with you guys real soon. Thanks.